Okay, that's just enough to kill him off. Shu, kinda low, Skodos makes her take. And he does have his level 6 right now, doesn't even need it. Swashbuckle enough to finish up Shu, but probably a well-blown trade. Either side.
Saw that coming. Shadow Demon walk back in. He does not have to die there at all.
I'm sure it's fine, and then you just get sniped across the map or a big Tidebringer.
Radiant's middle
Spectre
tower is
getting
under
a
attack.
bit of space. I mean, yeah, this is certainly an uncommon item build. It's almost like you're a defensive assassin, right? Soul Ring just suspended dagger for CS. As far as the version goes, it's actually what I've seen a lot more frequently, just because Desolate has been nerfed to the ground. It really seemed to be all that useful. Just because Desolate has been nerfed to the ground.
Let's just leave it.
Really seem to be all
Tanky enough. Let him like kind of.
We need disruption.
Mid lane
goes in, but a reaction coming in from Seneko as well. The horn has been used, but no reality. So busy. Combo on Shadow Demon, so it looks like Navi will get something
have X
out of their rotation. Massive commitment, but to get something out of it once on cooldown. It's not the biggest of deals early on. To worry about the spectre snag and kills anytime. Kodos.
get the shackle.
Oh, there's a bit of a fight there. He's in a bit of trouble against 3 different heroes. Meanwhile, Kodos trying to make plays against Seneko. Like he's not as successful as his cohorts on the other side of the map. Empire just turning up the heat.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
That that's not working. Active.
The upside is that Medusa
Radiant's bottom tower is still there.
does tend to have an easier time
Not
with
for long.
farming the jungle, just because you have this inbuilt farming mechanism with the split shot. So, with Spectre, there's a Radiance queued up after Treads with Green, but it's not going to be there for quite a while. It is going to be down to these other heroes. Let's find the Doom over on Bunka. With Kodos rotate, that's going to be the easiest skill of their lives. So yeah, I mean, it is Empire for sure who are getting in terms of momentum, in terms of putting on the pressure, not just in one way, but everywhere.
Hey, Kodok.
Nice.
Amazing what you'll find.
Might actually be in trouble. Kodos with the roll in. Bit of a south regen, but that's a good position for the Pangolier. A couple of TPs in. And now, well, defense swashbuckle. Shoot, tanks it up with a bit of a stun, but only level 2 spike cappers. Enough for a follow-up. Will be fine now. No Doom, but still a what?
Wow.
How? I just chewing through them. What the hell's happening? You get it chewing.
Where are you watching?
Chewing.
Mega Shield. Hello, this is
What?
Dave
Hill. I mean, he just runs him down. Base boots, max out Scorch Earth. Talk to me about this one.
Tower has fallen.
Because
Has at all running around at 500 entire bad for him right now and Maiden. He's like, Shaman did what he top lane. That's why this Doom is so bad. And he's even they're hitting the timings. They're 3,000 gold ahead. The economy is looking power. Base Navi to find Dire jungle is he hasn't had any luck with.
it's like Navi, that is good for now. Chu is pinging out Martin here. They want to get some sort of revenge. Heroes going in, but King R's also there, ready to Lizzie walking. First lies, Chu now reveals himself with the boat coming in. Alright, that ought to be enough. Alright, that's a mega kill streak from Blizzy. So, right back on track. Maybe if they can somehow bring down the Tier 1 tower, but they don't really have the easiest tool to do that with.
I will actually.
Either you defend bottom or just make a play for the mid tier 1 tower. Arguably a bit more important.
Nice characters.
Over on Skodos here, the first slices there with the right clicks, and reinforcements are coming in. The smoke protection from Empire, a little bit too late to connect, but there's no fight to do over on Konka. Sayu from the side. Crystallize also coming very, very low indeed, with Dream just haunting in, sweeping up. It's one of these two kills, and hey, Serpent Wolf is not position this into a tower. I mean, ideally they wouldn't lose Skodos there, but it'll not be a noble sacrifice.
Want to get this up. Tier 1 tower, access to both.
Oh my god, Curry almost dies to the illusion.
Power? Alright.
All goes down. Unable to deny it. I mean, it's kind of hard against the Serpent Walls, but at least they'll be able to farm someone.
Angle picked up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think of Nyx Assassinate. He forgot that, oh, I almost forgot that Nyx Assassin's ultimate also applies break.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Spectre. You don't even need a spread. I'll take like to get rid of the dispersion, which they eventually once Spectre gets super tanky is.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant fortified.
Got shadow shot.
Pretty good move if you ask me.
Okay. It's ridiculous. For now, everyone's just thinking their sort of map. That being said, Chu, he's constantly looking for options here, but Sayu. It's just out of rule time too. Nice little disruption. Just going. Chu super freaking low. Slowed down by King R. Bit of help there from Snako and a bit of extra heals from Promise. Should be enough. Keep Chu safe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna live here. Oh no, not mine. Perforated that little orb.
Sides are kind of left.
Again, Blizzy has been the recipient of the boost, so like, also the reason why we haven't really seen all that many boats. We've only seen the one kill Arden down bottom earlier. Every other time he's just been the target of this doom.
Precious bounty.
Safe. More and more people, just more and more heroes start to rotate down to make them even smoked up. Expecting an aggressive movement there from Team Empire, and looks like exactly what they have in mind. Sayu ready to pull another set of Serpent. So, nice silence actually. Take a bit of damage. Serpent Walls drop down. Do you want to take this fight now?
I don't think so.
Dire's bottom tower. Don't look good. Radiant's middle tower's
Angle
not
for the-
feeling the load.
Fire difference
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
angle
Dire's
that
bottom
Nick's
tower
got
has
approach.
Yeah.
Find that luck. But at the moment,
That has been scouted out by this observer ward, so it's nice immediately TPing out. Spectre on, actually giving vision ever so briefly. Not enough button. Cancel that TP. It is.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Photo's also looking for the diffusion blade, so just pull in on the forge buckle.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Before me.
Dire's top tower
Do the
is
math
under
right
attack.
now, but the radiant scan confirms that there are some shenanigans going on here. We'll make a play for me. Instead, they're actually grouping around.
Radiant's
Two bottom
bottom
magical.
tower is under
Comes with the
attack.
DD room.
Dire's scanning
That's
for
been
enemies.
keeping up in terms of farm quite nicely at top of the charts and like about 1,000 gold has
Radiant's
Mantis
bottom tower
completed.
needs
So
a hand.
try to
Radiant's
leverage
bottom
this
tower must have been
the stone
dizzy.
gaze, just the safety that that brings to the team fight to get some more objectives.
Spectre's radiant.
Yeah, should line up quite nicely. This is going to be very early radiant actually, so it's necessarily got to deal with like this track could make. Bunker though, that's actually pretty good. Still won't really care about too much about the damage.
At the front.
Will certainly be a big price to take off the map and just gives you so much access to Roche Pit to the other side of the map. So I think that's still on. For Empire, it's certainly super helpful for them. But how do you find an angle for all this? I think I can always just counter-initiate in case you go on somebody.
Radiant stretches
Like
out
the
for
Radiance is
fight.
online right now. You always have to worry about the Doom just taking one of the team fight altogether. And then Cold Ops is still a force to be reckoned with right now. You don't really want to mess with angle here.
Precious bounty.
At the moment, damage output guns. Unlike, you know, where they can take both. Finding pickoffs. Navi needs to do. I have to give it credit. Either staying in groups.
Yep. They're not really giving Navi an opening to find some easy kills to get back the swing of things. I mean, the only reason the net worth is as even as it is, only slightly in favor of Fire, is because Magical is just farming up a storm here, as you would expect Medusa to do. That alone may or may not be enough to winning a team fight, because the distribution, if you look at the net worth distribution here, comfortable for Team Empire. As you said before, all three cores on a very comfortable, similar level. Whereas Ursa certainly also a hero that kind of wants to be ahead and wants to dictate the pace of the game. Bunker in some ways as well. Not as for money, just because the boat combo is always going to be useful. Certainly not as comfortable as it was for Empire, right?
But we Shadow Demon.
Here, run into each other any moment. Do they know? There it is. They find it out now. Navi's on the low ground. The Duke comes out into the horns, into everything. That's a stop coming in from Chu, but the boat might just give them enough time. Martin in the middle, but Bodos finding so much work here in Dream. A couple more right clicks here with the Doom on top of Medusa still though. Came off before Matic can do anything else. Triple kill for Kodos as all is said and done. Crystallize on the run. His Empire didn't drop a single hero. Crystallize not even done yet either. Siding with the Blitz forward, Shackle, the slows, the hexes, everything. Gonna be thrown down on this Crystallize hero. Ultra kill for Kodos when all is said and done. And this was the perfect fight for Empire to take. They got a bit lucky with Navi also going for a smoke, just sitting on the low ground ever so slightly. They had the initiation advantage and they had a pretty good position for Pangolier to roll around them as well. With Medusa to start the fight off with, it's ridiculous.
One thing to just say about that team fight is that Navi, whatever could have gone wrong for them, wrong. They had the win, but by going down those fine, that's what. Oh shoot! That's the Aegis!
That's the Aegis! The ball comes through! But where's the damage here? And a low actually with a few more spells being thrown out. One more click will do it and he is down for the count. What the hell? Alright, Navi redeemed themselves right there. Chu making the biggest plays of his life perhaps. Or some of the biggest plays of this game so far. The situation's not over yet. Sayu, X back. It's gonna have to let Shadow Shaman go. It's gonna be a secondary kill.
That's the comeback. Took tier 1 tower because Empire V just means that they have actually found their way back into the game. This time need to protect their Medusa. Gets the stone gaze off. They actually win that fight. Well, that is quick. He not you. 9-second beak. After that one. Big stuff enough.
Well, let's see how it's doing for you. One team wins a huge team fight and then immediately turns around. A roller coaster graph as a result there as well.
I always hear this.
It's a little too early to say. I mean, they've gotten a good team fight once, they can do it again. Even with the Radiant stream, he's not really been able to accelerate this farm as much as we would maybe expect. Still looking towards the mana style. Towards maybe go towards the heart or anything. Where's Medusa? 2k gold towards the butterfly, and this is the point where he starts to hit really hard.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm pretty sure both sides they're waiting for each other, but Navi, they want to fight. They just won one fight. If they can win this, probably just a little.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
But Blizzy, they. But look at Empire. They're setting this bait up.
Be worthwhile though. I mean, Navi must know the bait. They must know that Empire is behind all.
Vector's pawn is at the ready.
There it is, actually going first here. Magical gets a BKB off as well. The open can nothing to do. The good start already is Navi. The Bears down the Shadow Shaman first. The Kodos actually locked inside his role for a moment. This is not a fun position for Empire to fight in, but now BKBs expire. Started to turn around a little bit with Dream, trying to chop some naked. False Promise keeps him safe for the time being. Now Crystallize fun. Couple of clicks on top of his Spectre, and now tracks him down inside the trees. Another slow, another dagger though. There's no way to go.
Wow.
Double kill.
No way. That was the classic example where I said that if Medusa gets the stone gaze off, they win the fight. And because that was the 10-second, basically did nothing. Angle's ult negated immediately by the stone. That was the example of fight for Navi.
Yeah, and also Empire kind of starting it off nicely as well with the horn just before Navi connected themselves. So they had a bit of that initiation advantage, that chaos being created, but Martin could not get in range or the Doom and time. It started there perhaps a silver kill. Whoa, Shadow Demon. Fighting on. Maybe not just yet. Disruption now, a few more spells. Axe back. It's another tight bringer. Chew, taking a lot of damage from ground though. Needs some help from Soneko, but it does have it available. The rest of Navi.
Under attack.
Got in for a while, but Chew has it ages.
Right, yeah.
We actually forgot about it for a while.
I mean, you don't see many Nyx assassins with mages in inventories, so I can't really for that, but yeah, it still has 40 seconds on it or so.
Radiant's top tower's under attack.
Next thing, not much, but Navi for the first time in the game, they actually have the gold lead. Starting to look real. Get butterfly. How this Empire
Be a bit hard for sure, especially since again, not really keeping up. He has had a lot of issues in this game. Got a very well-timed Radiance, but they weren't really able to transition it into the big kill time and time again. It's just this one team, which was immediately nullified essentially in effect of that Roche fight afterwards. Navi just seemed to have the better handle on this strategic layer. Move, they know how strong they are, they know what kind of angles they need to take, they know how to take these team fights as well.
back into the game. Okay. They lost. Top lane was, yes. Spectre started the fight at the Haunt, but his was not ready. They were far behind. When he jumped in, tried to get a Doom off. I feel like time you could tell that Medusa, the Nyx just went backline. That about who gets the, not about who starts.
I can find the jump. It's Navi. They'll be setting up for high ground push eventually. Back off that. I actually wanna surprise another smoke. Navi, yeah, they know that's maybe a little bit too dangerous to just go up there. Vision with no clue of Empire's actually up right now.
Navi, this into the that I mentioned from the draft early on, Empire do not have heroes to.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
Kinda like the Caster's Curse.
I mean, like, use a late game? I mean, maybe. There's always got two initiates on the Shadow Demon. Quick at the double sun. Martin goes in with the BKB, looks for a Doom target and drops it on. Sort of a magical, just ready to go. And also doesn't even care about the Doom, they're just clicking. Double kill, so far so good. Doom a little bit tankier. And Doom still trying to do what against Magic. Actually, shooting through a lot of the mana. The 6-8 comes through, nice little bounces there from Kodos. Magic actually pretty damn low. He's gonna need some help. Crystallize. Continuing to try and right click down, swing over towards Dream, but Magic is actually down for the count somehow. Kodos able to do the work with the DD rune. So try and keep him alive a little bit longer. Martin also still staying alive. continually regening, running down Blizzy. Damn, I did not expect Kodos to come out of the gate like this, to be quite honest. It's not often that a Pangolin fails that well, but they do a full 5-man wipe.
Alright. Reverse count. Cast his curse. Yeah, this time.
I guess. Open 8k, 3.6k on Pangolin.
Gotta give credit. Never got the fall. Nickel was non-factor at all. Higher fight. False promise that was save. Actually doomed. They isolated too. Enough time to focus on the Medusa. Bit of help as well.
Here we go again. I make a play for Roche. Navi, not the longest respawn times anymore, and they know exactly that this is going on. And they do it again.
Wait, he does this second. There's no way he does this.
What were you just saying about Caster's curses? Come on, getting a few of these Ludens. Just slowing this down, like Empire not completely committing for Roche. They did last time. Down position. Take another fight. There's no Doom available for another 20 seconds, so... Wanna be go crazy, should do it now. Shackles actually initiate on the assassin in early form. As oh god, Magical just controlled out by Koda. He's gonna make a BO off the boat. Coming through his down coming to Magical instead. Oracle dies first, crystallized on low health, and now with the BKB, he has to start going Magical. Also no mana. All the beach just went away. Now gets doomed. It's the BKB, it's about to expire, slow down.
Double kill.
Koda's double kill. For the Doom. Chew able to get his way out. Make his way out. Lizzie also on the run. Dream, eventually we should be able to track him down too.
Painful death.
Oh no.
Just like that, Empire reinstate their back in. I don't was the brightest of ideas to kind of walk into that tiny path, Pangolier out even as a Medusa.
Yeah, that was the worst thing that could have happened there. Magical was a non-factor. So they had all the time in the world to just clean up the spots up top.
Yeah, and I think you can tell Magical, he was probably like, guys, help me out. You're trying for a steal, not this time. Alright, so... But the good thing about it was that you could have had on the other side, isolating, running away, not able to get any damage off, you just went afterwards. And yeah, well played. I mean, Navi, you tell that Sonic forced to pop that false unwillingly. Yeah, he had to try and save the net.
It was a very odd way for Navi to switch up.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Yeah, you want to use your false promise for your cores, not for lowly choose support. Sure, I mean, it's very useful to have an X-Assassin staying alive in these fights, just consistently throwing out stuns and whatnot, but... That Magical did help whatsoever on the other side of the Roche pit and lose the fight. I mean, this entire game, this gold graph wasn't higher than like 4k, but now it's up to 12k. Empire get a huge lead as a result. Play experience also heading in towards the 20k mark. 80% win chance to the Dota Plus. So,
It backs down Medusa.
Dota Plus is never wrong. What are you talking about?
Haste!
Magical, you might want to get out of there.
Magical gets back up immediately. Serpent was committed. It's a bit overkill perhaps, but they're gonna get the skill Magical. With the BKB and CP out, will be absolutely fine. So let's BKB and then Oracle for Spectre Haunts. We'll take that. Still super freaking farm. It's a level 23 Spectre with a heart and Aegis. Probably still go high ground here if they wanted to.
I back caught. Cancel the T.
Ooh.
He has to be careful. He could actually down here. They need the boat truck. Right. Hello, sir.
Well,
Right?
gonna X myself back to safety. Oh shit. Right there, yeah.
They're unstoppable. Ownage.
Certainly good kill to get. Also, pushing on the bottom lane, just covering the bases, you know, just make sure that if you do end up going for high ground push, you don't actually end up losing a lot of health points on your own towers.
Game is basically have the diffuse up onto tree and help against him. Tap into us. Probably gonna have to try to stop those treads. I don't even think.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be. It just gets controlled up throughout these entire fights time and time again, right? You can be as harmed as you want to be if you're just perma-stunned, then.
That would have been the
Dire's top tower is under attack.
angle by Pup.
Still high ground we were talking about. It's a bit of a different beast. People with Navi can mount a defense here in the stream. With the stubborn rods also, forcing out the glyph. Doing the best to chip away. Man. Taking over the front lines a little bit. Shivas, either way. But you can't really go on the spectrum. It's not worth it. You have almost 4,000 health points to shoot through. Not just once, but twice because of the stages. Now, Dream. I'm just leveraging that. Do what's full. Just clicking buildings. He knows that they can't deal with it. Out on a half health, he backs off. Gonna be healing up and go to lose his.
Yeah, I'm trying to poke him low enough. I'd expire.
Actually, only 30 more seconds, so that might actually be too far away.
That's fun now. But look at this Pango. What the hell? So sneaky.
At the trees.
Half the vision is. Oh, it's out! It's out of vision. Bad.
It's just expired now.
Have the dude. They have all
their
their.
tower is under attack.
There we go. They bring in their Spectre Hawk on the kill of Oracle. This is the instant buyback though. The Shackles over on Chu, trying to burst him down as well. There it is. Another buyback. So far so good. What comes through? Magical needs to do some pretty good work with the disruption. Throws him down, even though her Spectre is stoned up by nice little torrents everywhere, but Dream's just way too tanky. He stands in the middle of the fight. Doing all the work that Navi needs to be doing towards Empire. And Koda's also still very healthy. They're trying to make their way back to the fountain and they're barely even going. They're not even going to make it on Lizzie at least. And now, another swashbuckle. 3 buyback forced out. All he got was a Shadow Shaman. Dream is going to heal up very, very soon. Marden, the only one left on the front line, does get X back. They need to get something more here. They need to get this Doom at the very least, and looks like they will be successful. King out also cancelled the EP attempt. That was very. Wow, they actually also got a gem and they haven't lost the racks. Like, what? It cost them a lot, but they actually mounted a successful defense.
A little something like haste.
Very, very.
My chest.
Of your Empire, you're pretty happy just because Navi break the bank just to hold that base. But if you're Navi, I mean, the bright side is not lose. Hang on. The hopefully trying to carry the game. Starting to struggle. Deal against the Spectre. At that level 2. Now he does. I don't envy anyone standing around that Spectre.
Yeah, no. 8% total now, so it's. And again, you have to choose through so many health points. Just if you do the math on this, a lot of dispersion damage that accumulate on top of the radiance. top of just the illusion right clicks and what. Thing is, like Navi, sure they defend it, but they cannot do that a second time. They do have buyback and crystallize, and that's about it. So just doesn't have to just static.
Radiant are scanning for
Thought
enemies.
you would have on the Medusa.
Illusion.
Stagnated into. But I did. I did HP. Not. How many heals have they could get on top of him?
Getting to this late game Dota where it comes down to seconds, but they're just passing the right spell at the right time, so Seneko with that A on this might just allow him to get that crucial false promise off to allow Magical to
Dire's top shrine is
finish
under
people
attack.
off. Oh, that's a lot of big ifs.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Especially if Doom ends up finishing that refresher. I mean, Halberd would be perhaps a safer choice, a more reliable
Dire's top
choice.
shrine has fallen.
Use a little bit more often. I think it's with the double Doom. I get it with the refresher shot anyway, but double Doom is kind of a win for me. Doom, both Medusa and Crystal and the other side. You probably don't have to worry too much.
I can't see pressure on. Thought maybe he would. The Prowler is so underrated.
Happy with the extra damage aura, I guess.
Reliable damage, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Igon push.
Okay.
And they have a refresh shot as well, but this time they Spectre. They actually didn't give it out of Shaman.
Speaking of Spectre, Reem also went for Cypher Vibes. What do you make of that?
Like
With many wins. Ooh.
Join them in any. But back. I think it's a good idea. You can never say no to extra disables.
It's just get an action Oracle is controlled up and Snako with the others can stop saying Doom over to the back. It's really doing too much, but so no. So far Doom over Medusa. Not gonna be enough here. Doom Doom actually ends up finding first. Angly actually stoned up for a moment. Kodos is still very much alive with high levels of the field crash. You more stunts over on the Spectre. That was the second hard coming through, and that looks like it finally breaks down the back. Those balls have to buy back, but these supports as well as the Kunka, they do not have it available anymore, and finally they transfer over towards these racks. Doom himself also brought back into the fight.
Showing no mercy to
I was
Dire's
just
top
throwing
barracks.
every single item, every advantage that they had up the high ground, which is too much for Navi to deal with right now.
And they gave him the card, which means he does have the second cards. This is going to be another lane of racks, potentially the game. Megas. Look at that, there's just nothing they can do. Saves Magical from that Doom. Target which really.
Dire's middle barracks could use a friend. Middle barracks has fallen.
Everyone's got a plan. Smash down their racks.
Go straight for Megas.
Dire's bottom tower.
We got another big hit. He is available. Crystallizing the sign. This is going to be the last hurrah, but they're starting off with the illusions here. Medusa working against herself. As we're going to ignore for the time being. Oracle just nicely keeping out in front of everybody.
Oracle's dead.
Dash is actually Kodo's taking so much damage. Wow. Slowing them down, no roll, they can't even make it back to the fountain.
Ouch.
What? What's the meteor hammer? What the hell?
Hammer for the Tango.
Tango, oh god, I did. Oh, what a finish. What a finish.
Amazing game one.